ready? Welcome to the soundtrack of your Saturday night. 4 hours of the latest charts, dance anthems, and old school floor fillers. Where the only thing heavier than the DJ is the bassline. Welcome to the big Saturday night show with Crazy Boy. This is the big Saturday night show with Craigie Boy.
Evening, everybody. Hello. Sorry about that. Just trying to check a few little bits out. Getting everything set up ready. All's good. Hello to Facebook, hello to YouTube, hello to Twitter. Everybody's watching on there, hopefully. Just checking because it was telling me that Facebook wasn't working. And I've just had a few people telling me, yes, Facebook is working. All good. Hope you're well then. So welcome then to the Big Saturday Night Show Live. Thank you for checking it out. Well, this is all new to me, doing Facebook. I'm used to doing the radio without many people watching apart from a webcam. So thank you then for checking it out. And hopefully it's going to be good. I don't really know what we're going to do. I've got no way of even checking out the comments at the minute. So, yeah, it's it's going to be interesting. And I apologise now, you will see me looking around because I'm just checking everything's working all okay. But, yeah, should be good fun, this should, hopefully. So, hopefully, you are going to be able to hear me then while the songs are playing. Now, this is the only thing. At the minute, we can't play music on Facebook. I don't know if YouTube allow music, and I don't know about Twitter. I don't think they do. I think there's a ban across all platforms to play music. I've been told there's ways I can get around this and ways I can submit licenses off to Facebook and stuff so people so you can actually hear the music. Hopefully it's not going to pick up on my headphones. When I've done tests with the teams, they've listened in and we've done private Facebook lives. I didn't even know you could do that, private Facebook lives to just one-on-one people. But people have done that. We gave it a little test last Saturday for an hour, and I was told that couldn't hear the music from the headphones. I do like my headphones loud, which I know you're going to say is bad for you. I know. But hopefully you won't hear the music. If it happens, Facebook then will just stop the video. I won't know Facebook will stop the video until somebody tells me. So if you do see me keep looking at my phone, I'm not being rude. Everything comes through to my phone. Messages, text messages, messages on the website, instant messages, requests, everything all comes through to my phone. And I'm assuming this is where we're going to get all the Facebook videos are going to come through. So I will be looking at my phone a lot to see what's going on. I have got team members on standby who are going to be telling me if all's going well. So yeah, it should be good. You can ask questions. You can basically see what happens on the show. You will get to hear all the jingles. So when I play games like my Reverser Chorus and 7-Song Shuffle, you won't hear the music. You'll hear all the jingles I press on the screen in front of me. So you'll see there's obviously this one looking right at my face. And there's a camera over there looking across all the equipment. So all the radio geeks out there can watch me push faders and push buttons and do all that kind of stuff. So you'll hear all the jingles. So when I do any of the jingles on this colourful wall in front of me, you'll get to hear all them. So Reverser Chorus you'll get to hear and you get to join in. By all means, like I said, I've got team members who are in the chats, I think, on Facebook. I think that's where they're situated. Could be on YouTube, could be on Twitter, I'm not sure. So yeah, you'll get to hear everything, bar the music. Hopefully we can rectify that so you can hear the music in the background, because I know listening to a radio show without hearing the music's a bit strange. But at the minute, this is the best we've got. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I do like it dark in here with purple lights on, as you can see. But these cameras have not been too bad with low lights. They seem to be picking up okay. So you just get to sit by and watch behind the scenes of the Big Saturday Night Show. What a tune then. Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan, 1999. The Michael Calfan radio edit. Evening, everybody. Hello, welcome in. I'm Craigie Boy. This is my Big Saturday Night Show.
This is the Big Saturday Night Show.
So, yeah, you get to basically hear everything behind the scenes. So you'll hear me talking to you exactly the same now as you do on air. The difference is you'll see me put a fader up. So people can't hear on air me talking to you now. You'll hear the jingles, which you probably would have heard then. If you're wondering what this little, if you can see on this camera here, if you're wondering what this little keypad is here, this little thing, it's a special keypad. This is the thing what plays all the jingles to all the stations. So this on the wall in front of me for all the radio geeks is generic jingles. So this plays all the same jingle across all the stations, and we're on a hell of a lot of stations. But this little gadget here, which anybody who comes into the studio always asks about and loves it, that sends special signals from here to my server, which is, I don't know why I'm pointing over there, it's over there somewhere, which takes on all this kind of show and houses all the stations and does all the streams. It sends special little tones to that, and then that then plays each station's own jingles out. So you won't hear that, you'll only hear the things in front of me. But yeah, so you can press all them and it will send a special signal. Every station gets to hear their own jingle, which I think is pretty cool. So that's what that is, if you're kind of wondering what little pad I'm pressing on my mixer, that's what that is. If you've got any questions, by all means, feel free to comment, and I'll do my best to try and find them. I think I'm going to have to actually join my own Facebook chat, as in I'm going to have to watch my own video to be able to get the conversations, because it's broadcasting on my laptop, which is sat over there. So that's doing all the cameras and actually streaming it. But I'm not going to be looking over there to see the comments. So I'm hoping if I join the chat myself, all should be good. I should be able to see the comments. In theory, I don't know. I don't do much Facebook, so I'm not really sure what the crack is. But hopefully you'll be able to see okay. I don't even know which chat to join. I've got my big Saturday night show or mine. Oh, somebody's done a watch party. We've got watch parties going on as well. Yeah, comments will come up somewhere. Like I said, I've got team members in checking over the chats for me. So if you do comment and I don't see it, just bear with me. There's, like I said, I'm not used to doing filming. I'm normally focusing on the show. So hopefully this should be okay. Should be good. In about 5 minutes or so, we'll get on to Reverse the Chorus. So you'll be able to have a go and play along with that one. And you'll be able to watch straight in front of me. You'll be able to watch me press buttons. I know a lot of people are going to love that. Do you know what? I don't know. There isn't really much to sort of say unless I can see any comments. So we'll have a look. Oh, yeah. Hello to Ben. There's comments coming up now. Hello to Ben. Hello to Stephen. Thank you for sharing the video. Got a bit of a watch party going on here. I don't even know what is a watch party. A lot of people have told me about that. I don't know what it actually is. But yeah, feel free to comment below. I will get to them as we go through the show. And if there's anything you would like to ask questions or answers, you can join in with answers on the games. Just bear in mind, though, people are going to be able to hear. So, well, no, people aren't going to be able to hear you. People are going to see your message and your answers coming up in the chat. So it could be interesting. That could. This is how we do it then on a Saturday night. MO featuring AJ Tracy and Choose Sides. The Kingdom 93 remix. I'm Craig Budden. How you doing?
This is the Big Saturday Night Show.
So at the minute then, we are just into the show. We're nearly 30 minutes into the show. And we're doing something a little bit different tonight. We are broadcasting live on Facebook, on my own Facebook profile, on my Big Saturday Night Show's Facebook. We're live on YouTube, and we're live on Twitter. I just couldn't pick one platform to go on, so I thought, you know what, we're going to go across all of them, and why not? So there's people now looking at me on Facebook. If you want to go and have a look, just look for the Big Saturday Night Show on Facebook, and you can come and have a look and see, watch behind the scenes as I do a 4-hour radio show. Now, I don't really know what we're going to talk about on there. It's anything, really. Anything while the songs are playing. So, obviously, you can't hear music on Facebook. Not at the minute, anyway, but hopefully we're going to try and rectify that if we can. But you can go on there and have a chat to me while the songs are playing, while everybody else is listening to the songs. You can come and ask me questions. And if you're on Facebook as well, you will be able to join in with the games. So you'll be able to see me push the buttons and move faders and do all that kind of business. And if you can't watch it live, then don't worry, because I have been told by a few people that it is all on Facebook. So apparently when we finish the stream, it stays on Facebook. And you can go back and watch it anytime. Now, I do feel quite old at this because I don't do much Facebook Live. I did it once a few months ago when my mate was here. And I've not really done much Facebook Live in the sense of I don't know what I'm doing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, all is working well. I'm already struggling to find out where the comments are, which is because we're going across so many platforms. It's not like normal Facebook Live where it just scrolls up on my laptop. Plus, my laptop's to the side of me. And I don't really want to keep turning away so people, well, I'm out of shot if I've got to turn away and look at my laptop. So there's a few little flaws in little ways like that. But apparently I can just go and watch my own Facebook Live on my phone and just start answering some questions. So we'll do that as we go through. Well, let's get one more song on and then we're going to start playing Reverse a Chorus, which you can play on the radio, you can instant message from the website, or you can play on Facebook. Just go look for the Big Saturday Night Show on Facebook or Twitter at Big Saturday Live, or you can check us out on YouTube as well. We're just going across everywhere tonight. Ooh, just caught sight of myself. That's not good, is it? So yeah, Facebook Live for me, it's tricky. I'm a big lad. I don't do many. That's why I'm on radio. I'd never do TV. I don't know. I get it through my head. I can understand celebrities, doing stuff on Facebook and live videos and pictures because they're celebs. Everybody wants to know what's going on in their life. I'm just a normal lad. I'm just a normal fat lad who's doing a radio show on a Saturday night. I just can't get it through my head why anybody would want to watch this. But I put a poll out on Facebook saying, would you like it if I did Facebook Live? And it just went nuts. It just blew up. I think just one person said, no, don't do it. And that was just purely because radio's radio. You shouldn't, don't bring video into it. But then speaking to a lot of people, this is what it is now, isn't it? Facebook, radio stations, all of them, all globals, all of them are doing Facebook Live and videos and pictures behind the scenes, and you get to watch in. And I mean, look at Chris Moyles. All of his shows, filmed, it's on camera. So this is obviously downgraded scale-wise to them. It's just a big Saturday night show, not global. But we're still, at least we're trying to bring you some form of Facebook Live. I don't know how long this is going to go for. I don't know what's going to happen when I stop it. I know you're probably sitting there now thinking, oh, geez, just shut up. I don't really know what I'm meant to do on here apart from talk to you. It's weird. It's one way, which I know radio is, but people can't really talk back apart from comments. So we'll have a look. Let's have a look, see if comments are coming in. My phone normally just lights up with so many messages. If you do want to send messages, by all means, send them through. Join in with the games. If I don't get to your messages, I apologise. As you can imagine, my main focus is trying to do the show and not worry too much about Facebook. And I do apologise, not being rude. People send messages on Facebook, so I'm just trying to reply to some of them while we can. Reverse the chorus is on the way in 2.5 minutes, if you want to play along with that. If you don't know what you're doing with reverse the chorus, it's a bit of a track spun backwards. You'll get to hear it on Facebook, and all you've got to do is try and work out the artist and track if you can. I just had a message from one of the team who's helping me here going, I haven't got a clue. She's confused. If she's confused, we don't stand a chance, do we? I'm a bloke. I struggle to task, never mind multitask. Oh, hello. Oh dear. Let's turn the volume down. Craig is a really good presenter, so he is. Oh, thanks, Stephen. Ben, that's a sexy setup. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, no worries. Hello to Mike. Good evening. Hello to Ollie. Evening. Thanks for checking it out. This is really weird, this is, because I'm going across so many platforms. It's not just one. I've got people watching on my Facebook, my own profile, and then I've got people watching on my show page. There's people watching on YouTube, but I don't even know how you get YouTube on there. I don't even know where I find the comments on YouTube. There's so many things going on here, so many different platforms. I don't know if that many platforms is good or not. There will be some videos being uploaded to YouTube, so we will be able to do stuff behind the scenes. And if I've got guests obviously sit across there, which you sort of can catch on that one. Guests sit over there, and we will have videos where guests will be live, and you won't see the equipment. We'll just move the camera around for guests. So yeah, this is it really. You just get to sit and watch behind the scenes and join in with the show. Like I said, if you've got any questions you want to ask me, feel free. I don't really know what you want to do, what I can do for you. Don't do any tricks really. Just broadcast on the radio. But yeah, if you want to ask anything, feel free. I'll do my best to answer it. Reverse, of course, we're going to do in 30 seconds. So let's have a go at this then. Artist and track is what I want. See if you can find out what it is. It's a good one tonight. It's a dance tune. I'll give you that on Facebook only. Sounding good on a Saturday night, that is. Hot Since 82, featuring Alex Mills and Therapy. Interesting name, that. Hot Since 82. Good evening then, if you have just joined me, I'm Craig Boy then. Welcome to my big Saturday night show.
Reverse the chorus.
So, I'm trying to entertain people on Facebook as well as doing this show, which is quite interesting because I don't know what to talk to people about on Facebook while we do the show. But if you want to go and have a look, just look for the Big Saturday Night Show on Facebook or at Big Saturday Live on Twitter. There is a YouTube channel, but until I get 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, there isn't a custom link. So for me to tell you to go to youtube.com/The Big Saturday Night Show doesn't exist yet. It's all letters and numbers until I can get over 100 people to subscribe. So if you have a look on Facebook, you will see the link on there. I would appreciate it if you wouldn't mind subscribing so I can get that custom link. But as time goes on, we will get there, hopefully. So we're streaming across all platforms, and if you want to see me do the features and do this game and do the show, if you ever wonder what it was like behind the scenes, and if you want to put a picture to my voice, then go and have a look, and you can watch live as we do reverse a chorus. If you are listening on the radio, then all you've got to do on this is work out my artist and track. It's spun backwards. It's 2 seconds. It's a great tune, but what is it?
Reverse a chorus.
Any ideas who this is? Oh, it's a good tune. What is it? Any ideas who you think that could be? It's a good tune, though. It's a dance tune, but what is it? We will keep recapping it every other song, and then I'll play you the track in full before we end this hour. If you want to join in, if you know what that is, instant message me and let me know.
Drop us an instant message via our website at thebigsaturdaynightshow.co.uk.
So, any ideas on Facebook? Now, like I said, there's so many platforms we're going across here. I've got some people watching on my Facebook profile, some on my Big Saturday Night Show, and obviously the comments are coming up across all of them separately. So it's a good chance I am going to miss some messages here. Hello to Nikki, who's going to be in the chat, who can answer your questions as well, or... Well, at the minute, she's just confused. She's not sure what's going on. Let's have a look here. If you do want to listen to the tunes, obviously it's going to be available on Mixcloud. The show is recorded, so you can listen back. Or if you do want to, by all means, you can swap across to the live stream and listen to the show like a normal radio show. But if you want to look behind the scenes and have a chat to me, then stay here. There isn't, like I said, there isn't 100%. I don't really know what to talk to you about, and it feels weird talking to. Well, it's bad enough being in a padded cell talking to myself anyway. That's radio for you. But then to sort of sit here now and talk to this thing in front of me and not get anything back from it is, it's interesting. Plus, normally I'd have my tunes on, but I can't put any messages on. I can't put any tunes on because Facebook, it will come through the microphone and it will kick us off air. I'm just trying to figure out how I actually find my... oh, jeez. There is a lot of messages going on here. Let's have a look. I like that. It's telling me that I'm watching my own video. Yep. How long have you been a presenter for, Craig, and how did you get into radio? I've done radio broadcasting for 16 years. Now, you listen to the show, it might not sound it. You might think, really? I've never done professional radio, in my eyes, in the sense of commercial. I've never gone into commercial radio. I've never done it as a job. I would love to, but you need to start at the bottom of the ladder, which I've got no problem with. But just due to family situations at the minute, I can't afford to drop down to that level to do that commercially. There's too much going on here, really. Plus, if you get into commercial radio, 9 out of 10 of them say that you can't do any other radio. Unless you're freelance, I suppose you could do, but if you got a contract with any station, you won't be allowed to do any other show, which means all this will come to a stop. Which, for me, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I would like to do it as a job, but I quite enjoy just doing a Saturday night, really. A lot of people, a lot of stations have asked me if I would do more, and if I would go and do a separate show for them. I just don't get time. I work nights, Monday to Friday. I drive Class 1 wagons Monday to Friday night. Well, no, sorry, Tuesday to Friday now. I've changed my contract and dropped a day to give me a bit of a day to relax, really. But, yeah, so that's why I've never really got into commercial radio. I don't know if I'd be good enough for commercial radio, but I have fun doing this. You know, built this up from scratch myself, started it on one station, worked it up, and more stations are taking it. There's probably some of the station owners who are watching this now. Stephen's one of them. Yeah, there's Steph's in there, even Steph. Yeah, Steph takes the show as well. So there's a lot of people who take the show, like the show. So, yeah, it's good, really. I don't know if I would ever go into commercial. Like I said, you've got to start at the bottom, which I've got no issue doing. But, yeah, I wouldn't want to give up this, because otherwise all this equipment's going to sit here and do nothing, which it's not really good, is it? You know, if you go and build this up, the last thing you want to do is stop this and have to give up all the equipment just so you can do your job and get paid for it. Well, I don't know, really. Different ways of looking at it, I suppose. So this has got to be weird for you guys, because I can also hear the tunes in my headphones, but you won't be able to. So you can't hear anything that goes on. Well, hopefully you can't. It's still on Facebook, which is good, so it's not picking up anything from the headphones. So the Facebook Live is on here. Like I said, if you don't want to watch the whole lot of it, it is on here that you'll be able to... So I'm told, anyway, it stays on here as soon as I end it. It stays on all the platforms, Twitter, YouTube. So we are across all of it. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube, I would appreciate it. I was trying to put a post up, or I'll get one of the team to put a post up with the link in. I did put a post up a few days ago. YouTube says I have to get 100 subscribers and my account has to be 30 days old. So there's no major rush at the minute, because I only created this account, 3 or 4 days ago, I think it was. Was it Monday? Might have been last weekend, actually, so it might have been a full week now. But I've got to get over 100 subscribers, and it's got to be 30 days old before YouTube will give me a custom link. And that just means youtube.com/The Big Saturday Night Show. At the minute, it's like AU9642AB. It's just all letters, so you've got no way of trying to get that out on the radio. But yeah, there's going to be people who are watching this now who are going to miss listening to the show. So it's until I can get music on here, it's a bit 50-50, really. I can put music on it. I've just got to turn the knob, and we will have music on here. But Facebook won't allow it. So at the minute, we've got this. So this is a good way to ask questions, watch what goes on, and talk to me, interact with the show. And, get to see the behind the scenes. I know if someone else is doing this, I know I'll be the geek who'll be sat there watching it from start to finish, because I do kind of like to see behind the scenes. But yeah, if you've got any questions for me, by all means, I'll do my best to ask. To ask? Brain can't function. I can't multitask. I'll do my best to answer your questions, whatever they may be. If you could hit share. I know a lot of people doing Facebook Live and YouTube say subscribe and smash that share button. I know they point up here somewhere, but this is live, so yeah, if you could subscribe and share it and pass it on to your mates, the more we can get, the better. It makes it more worthwhile, and I'm hoping to do more of these. If there's anything you would like to see, or you would like adding into this, if I can do it, I'll do it. But like I said, the main priority is what's in front of me, because that is the whole point of this, is the show. But yeah, should be good. Any ideas what you think the reverse chorus is? That's a good one. Any ideas what you think that is? I'll give you a recap now, and we'll find out. It's Zach Samuel and Set Out Your Lovin' on the Big Saturday Night Show. So any ideas what my reverser chorus is then? Artisan track is what I'm looking for. If you just joined me, hello, welcome then. We are broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all around the world on multi-platforms. Or you can just sit and listen to the show. Now there's no music on Facebook because Facebook don't allow it. So it is a little bit tricky. You just get to hear the jingles and me talking while the songs are playing. So it kind of does defeat the whole radio aspect of it a little bit. But you get to watch behind the scenes and you get to see what goes on. And you get to play along with these games.
Reverse the chorus.
Any ideas what this is? Oh, it does help if you push the button. Artisan track to that is what I'm looking for. We've got just under 30 minutes before I play it in full. Any ideas? You can either instant message or find us on social media.
Keep up to date with the show on social media. Give us a like on Facebook. We are the Big Saturday Night Show. Or follow us on Twitter at Big Saturday Live.
Let's get started.
Oh, dear. So, I've been looking at all the messages that are coming in on Facebook. I've not actually looked at any messages that have come in. I think I've already answered that one. Hello to Nikki, who's one of the team who's looking at questions. She's passing me questions through on WhatsApp. How long have I been a radio presenter and how did I get into radio? I think I've already gone through that one. I think I've already answered that one. But yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't actually done. I've done bits of like radio broadcasting for that amount of time, but been on a lot of it has been on single shows, as in like on a single station, like most radio presenters do. And I started the Big Saturday Night Show on one station, and I thought, you know what, I would love to be able to share this on more stations and help fill Saturday night schedules. Now Saturday night's a bit of it's a 50-50 one. It's quite a prime time sort of slot, but also for a lot of community stations, it's a tricky slot to fill because it's Saturday night. Can they get a regular person who wants to give up a Saturday night to go sit in a studio for 2 or 3 hours every Saturday night? So some stations struggle, some got no problems at all. Some have got, a massive, big lineup and the Saturday nights are filled with people who turn up all the time. This show was basically done to share to stations who might be struggling with getting shows in. It's basically a gap filler. That's why it's 4 hours. And yeah, a lot of people do love the show, and some stations don't want the show because it's syndicated. Some stations just don't want it because they want local shows done by a presenter in their studio. I fully understand that. I don't take any offence that a station doesn't want it. It's done purely for stations who are struggling to fill the gap. There you go. There's 4 hours. All you got to do is put the stream link in your system, and job's good. And really, I do everything. There's always a show going out. Even if I'm not here physically, there'll still be a show going out. So it's hassle-free for some stations who maybe don't want to leave the studio open. Like if people have to go into the studio, don't want to leave the studio open. For somebody being there on a Saturday night, where me 8 till midnight, it's convenient really, which is why a lot of people do it. Again, a lot of stations do like the show and actually like listening to it. So that's why it's on. They'd rather have this on than somebody else on a Saturday night. But it's only here as a gap filler, really. I have fun, whether people listen or not. I like the tunes I play, although now doing Facebook Live, I can't hear them much. So that's kind of just defeats it a little bit. But yeah, I just thought it'd be good. I don't know how long we're going to do this for, as in stream for. I've not really worked that out. I'm kind of just going along with the flow. I don't think it's going to go through to hour 3 or 4. I'm going to, at the most, do it for the 2 hours where it's got all the features in it that people can join in on Facebook as well. But hour 3 and 4 is more quieter and no features. So, put my feet up and listen to the tunes. So I was thinking about on the camera, you can put the track listing. Well, not the track listing, the track I'm playing now, which I probably will do if we get around to the point where Facebook allow me to play music on it. I've been told by a few mates the best way you can do it is by putting a message up on the screen saying I don't own the rights to the music, and apparently Facebook are okay with that. I don't know. This is the first time going live across all the platforms, so we're going to see how it goes, really. I don't know which platform's going to be the best. I'm assuming Facebook. Not many people know about my YouTube yet. And I don't know, Twitter just, to me, I don't get Twitter. Facebook seems to be the best for me. I always focus more on Facebook. And it's still on Twitter. And I think one of the links has been put on Instagram as well. I think. So we can't get it to go live on Instagram. So you can't. Instagram has its own sort of live stream in the sense of you can't multi-platform it like I'm doing now. So it's got a link on there to YouTube. Let's have a look, see any messages. Stephen says he thinks reverse the chorus is... Ooh, Stephen, you're not quite right, but you are on the right lines. It is an older tune like that, but it's not what you've put. I don't know whether I should say the answer or not, what you've told me. I suppose I can, it's wrong. You've put Olive. It's not Olive, but it's a good song, and I can try and get it on for you. If you do want a song that's dance, basically Saturday night dance tunes, you can use my request page by going to the bigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk and hit request on there and pick the song yourself. I do get some come in. They all come up on the screen in front of me here. I do get some come up. Last time I had a request for Celine Dion and Think Twice, I think it was. Oh, no, sorry. Was it Think Twice? Or My Heart Will Go On. It's one of them anyway, and I'm like, it's not quite going to fit a Saturday night, but thanks anyway. I'll give you a recap of Reverse the Chorus after this. I don't know if I should have done it on the last one. I've lost track of how many songs I've played since I've done it. I'm obviously talking on Facebook. Normally I'm listening to the songs so I kind of know, but I can't hear the songs in a minute. I'm just watching countdown timers. Hello to Ollie. Are you running a separate aux mic for Facebook? No. Excuse me. It's a normal broadcasting mic. It's just run through from the desk separately to Facebook. So you are right in the sense of it is aux that are feeding Facebook, just the microphone and the jingles, and not music. But it's not a separate, like some people do Facebook and have a separate microphone that they pick up for Facebook. It's all run through the desk. Trust me, this is a very complicated setup. I spent a lot of time sitting here, scratching places, trying to work out how to make this possible. It took a lot of time and a lot of money, but it's done, and it's quite cleverly done, if I don't blow my own trumpet there. All right, let's give you a recap on Reverse the Chorus. I like that. Ellie Goulding, On My Mind, the Jax Jones radio edit. So, are you struggling on my Reverse the Chorus?
Reverse the Chorus.
So, we're talking to people on Facebook. We're answering some questions there. You can actually go and see all the equipment. You can see me push buttons, and you can see me, talking to people while the songs are playing. People are joining in on Facebook trying to work out my Reverse the Chorus. Hello to Stephen, who thinks it's Olive. It's not Olive, but you are on the right lines. Any ideas?
Reverse the Chorus.
Artist and track is what I'm after. Any ideas what that is? We are going to be playing the track very soon. If you think you know what it is, you can instant message. Let me know what you think it is.
Drop us an instant message via our website at thebigsatudaynightshow.co.uk.
So, let's have a look. There's some... let's go and have a look at some of the messages, shall we? See if we can get on. Now, there's a good chance I'm going to be missing some here because if I do miss a comment, I apologise. When you do Facebook Live, which if anybody's done Facebook Live, if you're watching this, when you do it as a broadcaster, you normally have to scroll through. But because I'm looking as a viewer, because it's multi-platform, so I'm not just connected to Facebook, it's connected and then a server pushes it out across all of them. I just have to literally get it come up on my phone. So if I do miss it, I apologise. I will definitely look back through, and I can always try and reply to some that I've not answered here by actually replying back with a message. Oh, hello, Joey. Thanks for checking us out. Ollie's telling me that there is a way you can go live on Instagram. I must admit, Instagram for me has been one that I haven't actually used much because, like I said, I'm not, even though I'm doing this now, I'm not massively into taking pictures and selfies and all that kind of stuff. Again, I just kind of think, why is anybody going to want to look at me? I'm just a nobody. I'm just a fat lad who's doing a radio show. But it's surprising the amount of comments I've got on here and the amount of, well, the last one me and my mate did, it was after the show. This show runs live 8 till midnight, and some stations do take the recording. They play it out next Saturday because different time zone. It goes out in Benidorm. It goes out in Spain now, which is an hour, so it'll be 9:41 now in Spain. Yeah, so they're technically an hour behind, but some of the stations, it goes out in Singapore as well, and obviously are they Sunday now, I think? So, yeah, it's recorded for them. Yeah, last time me and my mate did a video, there was like 2,200 people who watched it, not live, but who watched it as we were going on. Because it sits on Facebook. I don't know what's going to happen with this one. I'm assuming when I stop it, people will be able to watch it back. It will stay on there. It's all new to me at the minute. This multi-streaming anyway. I'm assuming it's going to stay on Twitter and YouTube and all that. But yeah, thank you for checking it out. I'll apologise now if it seems a bit boring. There isn't really much you can do. Being obviously in the studios, you know yourself, if you broadcast yourself, there isn't really much to do while the songs are playing. You just normally go through your phone, reply to messages, and look at answers coming in. I've not even looked. I'm just looking. I'm focusing on Facebook, which is bad, I suppose. I've not even looked at the messages that come in from the show. There is a few actually. There's quite a few who've actually got the answers correct. Just gonna look. There's plenty of answers coming in, and they're all correct. Well, I say all correct. They're not all correct. But yeah, I'm just at the minute I'm kind of focusing on Facebook because this is all new. Yeah, we got a good reaction then to people who watched the last one, and that was just simply a Q&A. It was just a chit chat, although I think my mate did misspell it, chit. So obviously I'm trying to multitask now by doing the show and doing this. That was just a simple Q&A after. We had his laptop on, and we were just on Facebook Live. That was it. It was only on one. It was on the Big Saturday Night Show page. It's still on there. The video's on there if you want to go scroll through and have a look. Hello, Craig Gator. Evening, mate. How are you? Are you working tonight? You got me on in your wagon? Sorry, Craig's someone I work with. Well, when I see him, that is. Just depends. He's a tramper, so he might be out and about, chilling in the wagon, and he might have the show on in the background. I don't know. It's really weird. I can see my own video. I don't know if you actually saw that then. It's probably just white. It does look a bit weird, actually. There are split cameras because I was just going to have the camera on me. But then I got told by Nikki, who's helping me, that people want to see the equipment because that was the whole point. So it's like, okay, buy another camera so people can see the equipment. But it's weird looking at the video because you can see me up to right here, and then on the other camera, you just see my arm sticking out in front. Oh, dear. All right. If I do, like I said, if I do miss your comments, I've not even looked at Twitter and YouTube, and there's so many to look at. And time's flying by as well. I suppose we better get the answer ready, aren't we? You can't... I've got... These are just bits that we put on Facebook. So, polls that we did on Facebook. 25% of women say they do this on holiday, but rarely do it at home. What is it? There's just bits to go through that we did on Facebook. This in front of me here, which you probably won't see. No, you can't see. You can just see a white box here. That's got all my answers for the games on. So let's get the song ready. Don't need to play it just yet. Do we do a recap or not? What do you think? If you do want a song on, by the way, you can let me know what you'd like to hear. If it's dance, Saturday night kind of tune, then I'll get it on for you. Let's go for a recap, shall we? Oh, by the way, if you see me looking over here, This has just got all the recorders and headphones, stuff for headphones. So that's why I'm looking over there. And that's got a screen up there, just shows me all the broadcast that's going out from here to the server. So that's why I'll keep looking at that. Degrees of Motion and Shine On. So we're starting to get plenty of answers coming in, and I've just had a look. I've been looking on Facebook and talking to a few people on there while the songs are playing. And I've just looked on the actual messages for the show, and there's so many correct answers are coming in for this one. My reverse chorus, artisan track is what I'm looking for if you are struggling.
Reverse chorus.
Any ideas what this is? It's a good dance tune. It's an older tune, but what is it? It's definitely a 90s tune, but can you work out what it is? I'm going to be playing the track in full for you in a couple of songs' time, but if you think you know what that is, drop me an instant message.
Drop us an instant message via our website at thebigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk.
Or you can come and have a chat to me on Facebook Live now. While the songs are playing, I can chat to you in person. As such. It's Saturday night. It's a Big Saturday Night Show. Craigie Boy, good evening. And if you have just joined me, welcome. For the next 3 hours and 15 minutes, then, loads of good tunes for your Saturday night, whatever you're doing, whether you're getting ready for a night out or you're staying in. I have the soundtrack to your weekend. Put the headphones back on the desk. Oh, by the way, you might see me push a button. If I cough, I will. If I remember, I can actually mute the Facebook audio off the desk. So you can't hear me talking. Just in case, if I need to cough. But this is behind the scenes. You get to see what goes on. There'll be also a few people who might... There's pretty few people who've heard me talk about the show, and I've said, I'm on the radio on Saturday night. And because, one, I'm not a big name, I'm not like Chris Moyles, or I'm not on... This is the question I get asked a lot. What station you on? So many. It's got a pen and paper, I'll write them all down for you. There's a lot of stations we're on, and so there's not really any... The best way to do it is just tell people to go to the website. Go to my website, listen there. You can get it on your phone, get it on TuneIn, and just direct. Now, obviously, listening to my show on my website, of course I'm going to say it's the best way of doing it. The only reason that is, it's the shortest distance. So my website and TuneIn has got a direct link to my server. So it comes straight from the processor, boom, to the website and to TuneIn. Obviously, if you listen on a station... I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of the stations, but if you listen to one of them, it's got to go through their setup. So if they are processing it again, it's going to change the sound a little bit. Depends. Some of the stations might be on 320k quality. Some might be on... Well, there's one station that takes it that's on 32, which I was a bit shocked. I'm like, hang on, is that missing a zero? Should it be 320? But it's like, no, 32. So obviously that's going to be a lot lower quality than what I'm putting out on my website. Obviously the website's the highest. Out of all the stations, it's the highest one. What goes out to my website, and slightly lower what goes out to the stations. It's just because there's so many. But I always say go on the website. It's direct straight to my processor, so it's going to be the best sounding. Not blowing me own trumpet, but I don't know. I've got no control. As soon as it gets to the station, it's got nothing to do with me. Then whatever happens, whether if they scramble it all or whatever, it's again I've got no control over that. I can't tell if they play it out. Well, I can tell if they play it out or not. But I can scroll through my phone and look through a list of stations to see if they've connected or not. Again, sometimes there's technical glitches. I've put a link on my website for people to listen for that reason. If a station has a slight technical glitch, it suddenly go off, and if somebody wants to listen to the show, at least they can go onto my website and carry on from there. I don't say on air... I don't tell people on air to listen on my website because that's just not fair. It's basically like going, hey, don't bother listening to them. Come over to me. It's not fair to do that. And that's not what this is about, really. It's about trying to help the station, give them a 4-hour show. There is a few little bits we're going to try and tweak to it. I want to sort out the jingles. Each station's got their own jingles. Well, not every station that's taken the show, but a lot of them have got their own jingles. And I want to try and add bits in of me talking, so it'll sound a bit more custom. So, you know, I can press a little button and it'll be me going, "Hi, this is Gregor Boy, the Big Saturday Night Show on insert name of station." I just haven't got around to it. It's just time. Time goes so quick. But I've now got an extra day off work. I do Tuesday, Fridays now. So I've got Monday off to be able to help, you know, again, family things, behind the scenes, which I'm not going to talk about on Facebook. That's the main reason for it. But it does allow me now to do a lot more radio stuff Sunday, and gives me Monday now to sort out family stuff. Yeah, all good. I'll get to the message in a minute. Song's got 25 seconds on it. Shouldn't do that. A lot of people have asked me as well about the microphone. It's hanging from the ceiling. It's on cables. I don't know. No, you probably can't really see on there because it's a bit dark in here. But yeah, it's on cables. It's quite a cool thing, that is. Yeah, so it's quite a cool thing. It's on cables. You might see it on, like some stations have it. I don't know. I did it myself. It's just got weights in each corner, and then the microphone just hangs, so you can move it around wherever I want it, really. Sorry, I've just realised touching the microphone might have been sounded horrendous on Facebook, so I apologise. Yeah, it's good for that, in the sense of you've got nothing on the desk. So on a banging the desk, you know, there's no mic attached to it, so you don't get the boof, boof, boof kind of noise. It's very easy to do. Shot mount, a little block of wood, and then 3 cords off it in a triangle, 2 that way, 1 ahead, and then weights. You just need to get the weights to balance with the microphone, so it's not, the microphone's not pulling it down, and the weights aren't trying to rag it back up to the ceiling. And yeah, easy enough to make, and quite handy. A lot of people do say about it when they come in, they're like, "Oh, your mic's hanging from the ceiling." Yeah. Other side of the desk are just normal mic stands that are mounted to the desk. Again, they were all set up. They're brand new, hardly ever get touched. They were set up because I used to have mates who used to come join me. Back in the day, it was my mate Jace, my mate Nick, and myself, and we used to do the Big Saturday Night Show pretty much every Saturday night. But Jace just suddenly, work commitments, and he started working Saturdays, so we had to drop out a few Saturdays. Nick, again, the same thing, work commitments, had to drop out a few Saturdays. And that's how it kind of went, really. So it's just ended up being me on my own, and it's been like that now for... Do you know what? I don't know. I mean, Jason Nick might be watching this now. I haven't really checked to see who's watching any comments yet. But hello, Jason Nick, if you're watching. You might know Nick used to be the one who would always open up a drink. Fizzy drink. Nick didn't work out these things in front of microphones, and when they're on, anybody around the world, anywhere, can hear you. And Nick used to just sit there while we were talking, while we did mid-link, and just go, tsh. It's like, Nick? Microphones, you know, no man, the process as well, which makes the hiss noise even louder. But yeah, it's all good. I have done a few pictures. There is a picture of my studio on Facebook. The webcam, I don't put it on much because it's not the best. It's not the best quality webcam. It's very downgraded. Plus, it's got night vision on, so it makes everything go black and white. At least these cameras, you've got a bit of colour in there, which looks good. When I've done pictures, people have noticed on each speaker I've got in the corner of the studio, there's 3 stack of drawers underneath, which have just got paper, pens, and that kind of stuff in. On each speaker is a 3-litre bottle of Smirnoff vodka on each one. Straight away, when I've taken pictures, people have gone, "What's that on your speakers? Is that vodka?" You got to find a way to get through the shows, haven't you? It's Starley and Touch Me on the Big Saturday Night Show.
Reverse the chorus.
So we are about to reveal all and play the track in full. If you are watching on Facebook, then there's a lot of comments, I'm guessing, coming in. We're across all platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I've not looked to see if there's any comments coming in on YouTube. I'm new to all this, you see. I feel a bit old, a bit granddaddy, as I'm just not used to doing all this. So it's a bit of a learning curve for me as well. But it's going down well. There's a lot of comments coming in, a lot of people asking questions, which is nice. That's what it's all about. And a lot of people are saying what a sexy looking setup this is. It's not bad, really, is it? It's not bad for a studio in the grounds of my house. It's not bad going, is it? Right, I think we better wrap up this then. If you are still struggling,
reverse the chorus.
Artist and track to this is what I'm looking for. Any ideas? It's a 90s dance track. It's a great tune. I'm going to be playing it in full very, very soon. If you want to comment on Facebook, I will see them come in. I think Facebook does timestamp them as well, so we can see that there was no cheating going on. Well, I think I need to put you out your misery. If you have got it and I've missed your message coming in, then thank you and well done. This is what I was looking for forward. There's going to be a lot of people kicking themselves now, I can see it. So the artist was Grace and the song was Not Over Yet. Tonight's reverse the chorus. Let's play it in full then. And in the next hour, more great tunes and 7-song shuffle. I have to keep putting the headphones on the desk and keep making sure that the mics are turned off as well, because that could be interesting. I'm sat here talking away and it goes out live on the show. I don't mind on Facebook, but not on the show. Yeah, I have to keep putting the headphones. I can't sit them on top of the desk, because if I do, there's a good chance Facebook are going to pick up the headphone music. So I have to put them around the desk to try and muffle it. A lot of you are probably saying, well, why don't you just turn them down? Because I've got them set at a perfect level. And you know what it's like when you get in your car and someone adjusts your seat? Oh, that's a nightmare anyway. When someone adjusts your seat when you get in your car, you forever back a bit, forward a bit, tilting it. You just can't get it right again. So I'm like, I don't want to touch the volumes because I'll never get it right again. I will have a look at the comments. Sorry, I know this might not be very entertaining, but this is what it is. It's behind the scenes of a radio show. I don't know which one to look at. Do I go and look at mine, or do I go onto the show one? I don't know. Jesus. Craig, 12 minutes ago. No, I'm sat at home eating a curry. Good to see you doing Facebook Live. Well, it's something I wanted to do, something I wanted to sort of show people so they could see the behind the scenes, because a lot of people will hear me say, like I might have said this earlier, I apologise if I say some stories, get sidetracked and don't actually go back to it. Just flag up on you and go, oi, fat boy, sort it out. You didn't tell us the end of this, because that will happen. I'm trying to watch everything that's going on, and I'm trying to still get my timing spot on. And would you believe it, this one's timed to 1 second of the top of the hour. It's not bad, that. What we're on about then, see? Craig, Saturday, I'm eating a curry. Good to see you doing Facebook Live. Yeah, it's something I wanted to do. I'm sort of getting a bit more comfortable with it now, if I'm honest. Because I thought, who's going to want to watch this? No one's going to want to watch this. And like I said, I'm not exactly... I've got a face for radio, not for video. So this is why it's dark. Sorry, laptop's over there, which is... I can see all the cameras on there. So, yeah, this is why it's dark. I do radio. I've not got a face. I'm a big lad. And if you see me moving my t-shirt as well, I know somebody just picked that up. If you see me moving my t-shirt, it's my clothes stick to me. So if I move, it just sticks to me. That's all. I'm just trying to free it from sticking under the many ripples of all this well paid for kebabs and beer. Right, 35 seconds. Hour 1 done. Jeez. Craig, you got to tell me, mate, if you're still tuned in, what curry have you gone for, dude? What curry? Oh, curry. Hello, Steve. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, doing good, mate. Doing good, thank you. Just trying out Facebook Live, as well as Twitter. I can't say Facebook, I can't. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, it's just going everywhere. Yeah, thanks for checking it out. Oh, song's coming to an end. Bear with. Oh, look at that. Bang on. Bang on, 9 o'clock on the dot. this is something you got to think as well. A lot of people have asked me about doing syndicated shows. How do you get into it? How do you do it? How do you set it up? Trust me, to do live syndication, it's not easy. It is a bit of a nightmare because you need to have the server that's got to have the balls.
Welcome.
All them stations hitting it at 8 o'clock.
To the soundtrack of your Saturday night.
So I have got a monster
4 hours of the latest charts, dance anthem, and old school floor fillers. Where the only thing heavier than the DJ is the baseline. Welcome to the big Saturday night show with Crazy Boy.
There we go. I can see timers now. Yeah, what we're on about. Oh, what was I on about then? Something to do with Facebook, wasn't it? I don't know. Somebody will tell me, I'm sure. But yeah. So this is really what happens. Oh, that was it. Syndication. Getting into syndicated. A lot of people have asked me about doing it. It's tricky because it's not only doing the show. So you've got to, if you have a holiday, like if you decide you want to go away, you want some time off, whatever, you've got to be able to supply the stations with something. Now, if you're doing it live, you can't expect the stations to suddenly have to change all their settings to take a recorded show and then go back live. It's not going to happen. You've got to create it as sort of painless. Is that the right word? Painless for the station owners. So for me, as soon as the stations join the show, if their system connects automatically at 8 and then does one at midnight, they need to do nothing. I do it all. I supply a show. Even if I'm not here, this studio will take over itself. So I don't have to do anything. It will sort itself out. It will connect from here to my server. The server then would distribute out, and the server then just pumps the recording out. So it fools a lot of people. I've had a lot of people, again, walking through my phone, messages, people joining in with reverse chorus, shuffle and everything. And I've had to message back. I'm sat in a pub somewhere, having a meal out with family, and I've had to message them saying, yeah, I'm not live tonight. And they're like, what, really? It's sort of, again, not blowing my own trumpet, but it sounds that good that people can't tell the difference. The only ones are the die-hard listeners or the station owners, because if they have me play split jingles, which is I play the station's jingles, which, like I said, is this little keypad here, then they will know it's not live because I can't do that. I have to push that little keypad to fire off to the server to say, play that jingle. So that's the only way they know, is they don't hear their own jingles for the whole night. But apart from that, yeah, it's all sounds good. Easy, really. It is quite well set up. I can do voice tracks. It's also set up that if I do voice tracks, I can use all the jingles in front of me. So obviously, if you ever do voice tracking yourself, you'll know you talk between the songs, and it's tricky to put beds in and stuff. Well, how mine's set up, the server does all the voice tracking. I use all the system in front of me here like a normal show. So if I want to do voice tracking, you record between the songs, and then I can push all the buttons in front of me here. And that goes to the server and just records like normal. I have bored quite a few people talking about all the stuff here. But it's like anything, you know, if you do anything yourself, you're quite proud of. I built this up for nothing. This room it was in now just was a normal room. Didn't have any padded walls, wasn't soundproofed. You know, desks, everything with it. It's all specially wired up. All the power's to one side. Audio cables are to the other, so they're not crossing, not interfering with each other. There's no mains hum. You know, it does sound pretty good, but then this is it. If you want to get a good response or good quality, you've got to put the money in, put the time in, and make sure, you know, don't cut corners, really. That's the thing. Cut corners, and you're going to suffer in the end. You know, you'll sit here and you'll hear like a hiss or a buzz in your headphones and think, I wish I'd done that, or just got extra wires just to run around a bit better so they weren't crossing, you know. Yeah, So I was just checking songs then. So yeah, I'm sorry, I was just checking then because I looked and I'm like, Grace. And that was the reverse chorus. I'd already put it in the playlist, which I forgot. So when I was talking to you guys, I added it in again. And I just looked and I'm like, Grace, I've already played that. It was the last hour. But yeah, it was in the system already. Now, the thing you got to remember, if you're thinking of doing syndicated shows yourself, you've got to think it is tricky because you've got to remember you can't say the time. You can't refer anywhere. So I can't talk really about local what goes on where I am because if a station, well, for starters, this is going out live in Spain. They're not going to have a clue what's going on. So you've got to keep it generic to a certain level. And this is why sometimes it's a struggle for certain stations because they like local and they like it all kept within house and within their area. I can't do that because I don't know. I don't know anything local about the areas that the show goes out in. So there's some downsides to it. You know, you can't interact too much with what's going on. But like I said, it's a Saturday night gap filler, really. It's a schedule filler. And a pretty good one, if I don't say so myself. You know what? I keep forgetting about comments. Let's have a look, see if there's any more coming. Oh, yeah. I've just been told by Nikki. That's something I forgot about as well. The jingles, when you listen to the jingles, when I play any jingles, they respond to the fader. If I pull the fader down, it pulls the jingle down as well. So when I do games and talk over that, that's fine. But I forgot. That's something I've overlooked as well. The top of the hour, you wouldn't have heard me talking over that because it's at full volume. Okay, I'll remember for next time. I just need to play it out as a song, not on the button in front of me, and then it'd be okay. I completely forgot about that. So apologies about that. If you just saw my mouth moving and couldn't hear anything over the jingle, I completely overlooked that one. But thank you, Nikki, for letting me know. Oh, yeah, there's loads. Well, I don't know if these messages are new or so many different ones. Only got a chicken tikka. I'm a wimp when it comes to curries. Oh, Craig, man, there's nothing wrong with a chicken tikka. There's nothing wrong at all with a chicken tikka. I must admit, I do like a chicken tikka myself. There's a kebab place near me that does chicken tikka pizzas. Chicken tikka on a pizza. I'm sure it isn't just this kebab shop here. I'm sure a lot of them do as well. But have you ever gone for chicken tikka on a kebab? Chicken tikka on a pizza? I didn't even know it existed until a mate of mine was joining me in the show. And obviously, if any mates join me in the show, I always get them a takeaway. We always have a takeaway, and it's always my treat, for them joining me on the show as a bit of a thank you. So if ever you get invited here, you'll get a takeaway. And he sort of said, I'll have a chicken tikka pizza. I'm like, a what? Chicken tikka, that's a curry, not a pizza. Like, oh, no, you can get it on a pizza. News to me, that was. I didn't even know that. I'm just going to have a look on Twitter. So, yeah, I think what we'll do is I'm going to cut the Facebook Live at 10. Just to... Like I said, hours 1 and 2 have got all the features in where you'll get to play along as well. Hour 3 and 4, it's more music. So, as time goes on, when people start getting used to this, yeah, we'll probably keep it going. Facebook, as far as I'm aware, allow 4 hours of continuous Facebook Live-in. So, that's not too bad. But, I've just seen myself on Twitter. Eesh, nobody wants to see that. Got it on YouTube as well. Although I don't know how I'll find it on YouTube on here. But, song's coming to an end. That could be interesting, couldn't it? Forget about the song. Oh, Alex Ross in Close Enough on the Big Saturday Night Show. Hello then, we're into hour 2. If you just joined me, welcome. I'm Craigie Boy. This is my Big Saturday Night Show.
This is the Big Saturday Night Show.
So we're doing some Facebook Live. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter. If you want to go and have a look, then look for the Big Saturday Night Show on Facebook, Big Saturday Live on Twitter, or you can check us out on YouTube as well. Come and ask some questions. Talk to me while the songs are playing. And after this, then we're going to kickstart 7-song shuffle. Right, how do I find... Ooh, yeah. Live. So I'm assuming then, when I finish all this, it's all going to stay on the web, on the website, on Facebook. So the videos will stay on Facebook for you to watch again, the YouTube and Twitter. I'm assuming anyway. I'm like I said, I'm a bit new to all this. I don't really know how it all works. But if you could subscribe on YouTube, the link has been put on Facebook. I've just spotted that. If you could share it around with friends, get your friends to like I said, I only need to get 100 so I can get a custom link. Once I've got the custom link, then, I think Facebook's going to be the best one, but YouTube will let me upload clips too. So if I want to cut, say for example, if I do something and I take the show off air, then I could cut the video out. You'll get to see live me balls up. So that'll be one I can cut out and put on YouTube and store for people to look back again. I've just seen a comment come in. Scroll. I did see a comment. I don't know if it's on this video or if it's on which video it's on here. There's so many. Ollie's just put, I was wondering what that keypad was for. Yeah, it's just a simple little number keypad. Oh, you can't really see very well because it's too dark. But it's just a simple little number keypad. And that's the little magic keyboard, or little keypad, that when I push it, it sends a tone to the server, and then obviously that then goes out across all the stations. If you're listening on one of the stations, you'll hear their own jingle. So if ever you wonder how you hear my show playing that station's jingle, a lot of people have caught out with that because they think I'm on that station only. And it's like, oh no. No, there's hundreds are taking the show. But that magic keyboard. I say magic keyboard. The keyboard isn't magic. The technology behind the keyboard is just a keyboard. It saves me messing up my keyboard here. It's just a separate one for that. They're all numbered, so if I press all the different numbers, it does something. Press 1 is the normal jingle. 2, for all the stations taking the normal stream, you'll hear my Mr. Show, listen on Mixcloud, all that kind of business. But then obviously that, all the stations have their own. So yeah, interesting. If you want to play along with a 7-song shuffle, then you're going to need to get a pen and paper because that's on the way. Now, this one has been done by Nikki, who helps me out behind the scenes. You might see Nikki bobbing about some of these chats somewhere. I don't know where she's gone, actually. She's about somewhere. I don't know which chat she's in, but she will answer some questions for you if you want to have a talk to Nikki. It will look like she's coming back from the Big Saturday Night Show. So any comments come up from the Big Saturday Night Show, that's not me, that's Nikki. If I'm going to comment, I will talk to you directly. So yeah, if you want to ask a question to Nikki, by all means, she's behind the scenes. She can't really tell you much. She'll try her best. But yeah, she's behind the scenes at the minute. And no, I don't mean as in she's sitting here off camera. She's I think, 60, 70 miles away from where the studio is located. But yeah, go and have a chat to her. Oh, okay, Ollie, thanks for that. I will check it out. Yeah, I've not really got any plans as such. I need to put some videos on YouTube because otherwise people can't find the YouTube. I think if they search the Big Saturday Night Show, at the minute it won't show anything because there's no videos on there. But at least I can do videos with these cameras. Clearly. But yeah, I might, if I get any mates here and it's not like on air, we might put the cameras on and record it and then upload it to YouTube. And so yeah, there will be videos when I get mates in the studio and stuff. So I'm just testing it out at the minute to see if it works okay. Apart from the jingle at the top of the hour that you couldn't hear me on because being an idiot, I completely forgot it's on the same fader that you guys are listening to the jingles on. And obviously, well, I can't turn it down because it turns it on the radio. Apart from that, I think it's all gone pretty well. It's all gone seamless so far. Whether it's been entertaining or not, we will... By all means, we can add stuff in. If you think of stuff that you would like me to do, that sounds wrong, but, you know, whether if you want to do on the videos, you get to see the behind the scenes of what goes on and what happens. I don't do much. I sit here, listen to the tunes, speak to people on Facebook. So what I'm doing now, but in message form, not like voice form. Voice form? Plus also I've noticed this is going to take more of a strain on my voice, isn't it? I'm talking off air and on air. By midnight, I'll be knackered. Flagging my voice will be shot. Anyway, pen and paper's ready. Shuffle's on the way. Next. I like that tune. Katy Perry, Never Really Over. If you just joined me then, we are going to do my 7-song shuffle. I should have told you, get a pen and paper ready, because you're going to need it for this.
Craigie Boys 7-song shuffle. 7-song shuffle.
Can you name all 7 artists and tracks?
Well, that is what we're going to find out. Now, this shuffle has been done by a team member of mine, so I've not actually done this shuffle. So I'm with you on this one. No ideas. No ideas what's going on with it. So there's going to be a good selection of tunes in here. What I've told them to do was to go for a bit of a mixed bag in here. So maybe not the kind of tunes we're going to play on the show, but then it gives a bit of variety because we can only do the shuffle of so many dance tunes before we start playing the same songs again. And obviously I want to play a lot of dance tunes around the shuffle. So we've got a bit of a mixed bag in here. What's in here, I have no idea. We're going to find out together.
Craigie Boys 7-song shuffle.
All you've got to do is work out. There's 14 points up for grabs. 1 for artist, 1 for track. If you can get all these. Any ideas? No idea. What was that? What was that last one? Very robotic. I've no idea what that is. But if you have any ideas, jot them down, scribble them down on a bit of paper. People on Facebook will see me scribbling on the desk. If you are playing along on Facebook Live, on YouTube, or on Twitter, you can comment below. But just be warned that obviously anybody else in the same chat, is that what it's called, chat, are going to see your answers. If you want to keep it private, then maybe either private message me or instant message from thebigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk. 14 points up for grabs. I'm definitely not going to get 14 points on this tonight.
Craigie Boys 7-song shuffle.
Oh, I've no idea. No idea what that last one is. If you have any ideas what any of them are, you can instant message, or we're going to keep recapping it, and then I'll go through the clips and answers before we end this hour.
Drop us an instant message via our website at thebigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk.
No idea what any of... Well, I know some of them are. That last one, I've no idea. Interesting. If you have any idea what they are, you can instant message. Go to thebigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk, or I don't know if you're watching the Facebook Live video. I don't know if you can private message me. Can you on Facebook? Would you be able to send me a private message so the answers just come through to me without it going on Facebook and, well, you helping everybody out? If you want to, by all means, play along. Nikki's just messaged saying she's here, getting myself tangled, switch between 3 platforms. Yeah, I suppose I've got the easy job. I've just got to talk. But I don't know what to really talk about. Although, here we go. We can have a go at this. If you want to have a go at some of these. You would have seen these then. On Monday, we put the 25% of women say they do this on holiday, but rarely do it at home. What is it? If you want to have a go, you can leave the comments below what you think that could be. Here's some interesting ones did come in for that. On Tuesday, we put, you can't do this more than 7 times. What is it? Again. Wow. I could just see Crazy eating his curry now. I'm sure he's thinking, 7 times. Most nights, that is. Wednesday, we put out, what do 78% of people do weekly and 55% of people do daily? Again, anything's possible on that. What do women do twice as much as men? All these we're going to get on. We're going to go through these in the next hour, in hour 3 from 10 o'clock. Sorry, I keep forgetting I can say time on here, can't I? So from 10 o'clock then we're going to be going through these on the radio. And then also 11 o'clock till midnight we're going to be going through them. They're all on Facebook as well, so you can join in. We do these, we put one out every day leading it up to me having a printout of everything. What went out? What went out today? If your life was a movie, what would it be called, and who would you play? Top 10 suggested are Tom Hanks, Audrey Hepburn, Sandra Bullock, Helen Mirren, Emma Watson, Leonardo DiCaprio. Do you think I could be Leonardo DiCaprio? No, I'm gonna. Stupid that, isn't it? God, if I was Leonardo DiCaprio, if I stood on the front of the Titanic with Kate Winslet, it would go down. That would be before it hit the iceberg. Clint Eastwood, Julia Roberts, Kate Winslet. There you go. It's got to be on there somewhere. Matt Damon. Yeah, if you want to join in with any of them, feel free. I'll have a look. See any comments. Oh, you can still message on the page. That's quite cool. Didn't know that. See, I'm learning all these. I've got to remember to turn the volume down as well, otherwise it's going to keep coming through. Oh, if I've missed some of the comments, I do apologise. They seem to be all over the place. They don't seem to be in any order. Like, obviously, if you're doing Facebook Live yourself, they come up in order and you can flick through newest at the bottom. But these seem to be dotting about. There's one here 18 minutes ago from Steve that says, it's a brilliant show you do. Thanks, Steve. Much appreciated, mate. Yeah, so they seem to be all over the place. So if I have missed it, I do apologise. I will look back and I will try and reply on here by message form. Yeah, all looking good. I keep forgetting they're all over different platforms there. That's the problem. So I've got people be commenting on the one on my page and then one on my profile one. And then obviously Twitter and YouTube. And see, multi-platform's good, but it's all over the place. Get around a bit. In a good way.
This is the Big Saturday Night Show.
What tune? I don't know how long you get before Facebook bin you off. Yeah. All's good. All's good. Now, I don't know what people like to see. What would people like to see? Have they got just random questions? Now, granted, it's going to get more as we go on. So there's going to be a lot of people who... I was a bit stupid. Sorry, if you could hear knocky things, my old bones on the desk as I keep leaning on the desk. Maybe I was a bit stupid in the sense of I didn't put on Facebook. I got one of the teams to put on like literally half an hour before going on air saying we're going to go on Facebook Live. So maybe I should have done a bit more plugging in the week to say that we were going to go on Facebook Live. But people are going to be able to look back on this and watch it, I'm assuming, if it stays on Facebook, which I think it will. I've been told that's what's going to happen. Sorry, I'm just looking at bits on my laptop to see. Yeah, I've been told that's what's going to happen. I'm sure we're going to find out together. I'm going to stop it at 10, so in about half an hour's time, that'll be 2 hours then. It's been good though. I've definitely got a bit more comfortable as time's gone on. It did sort of seem weird. just sitting, staring at a camera, talking to myself. But then I do this every Saturday night, talking to this thing normally. But you can't normally watch me. So some of the tips I got from mates was make sure you don't get caught picking your nose, scratching parts of your body. And I don't do that anyway, really. When I'm on the show, when I do the show, I don't scratch anywhere. Well, maybe the odd occasion, not down there though. Hands stay above the desk at all time. Yeah, I've been told. Also, I've got to remember as well, when I put my headphones on, start dancing. Don't dance. I did that when I was doing a test. Nikki was watching the show last Saturday. I did an hour just to see what it was going to be like. I didn't realise you could do Facebook, but privately. So you can go pick one of your mates and it will only show Facebook Live to them. So I'm like, cool, okay. Pick Nikki, she was one of the team members. And I was doing Facebook Live to her so she could see what was going on. Did buzz up a few things, but all was going well tonight. And she did catch me dancing. And I'm like, oh, I've got to knock that on the head. Got to knock that on the head before we go live. So I'm not doing too bad yet. Still time. Got to remember not to sing along to that one then. We are on Facebook Live. It's Fredo and Keep Your Love on Me.
This is the Big Saturday Night Show.
If you have just joined me then, hello. I hope your Saturday night's going well and I hope I've got the tunes for you. There's a great mix bag in here. All Saturday night bangers. As always though, if you would like a song on, you can instant message, you can come and talk to me on Facebook, or you can use my request page at thebigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk and you can let me know what you would like to hear. What might be good for your Saturday night? Are you getting ready for a night out? Maybe having a quiet night in, or maybe you're like a few people who are talking to on Facebook. Craig's on Facebook, not me by the way, but Craig's on Facebook telling me he's a quiet night in at home tonight, having a bit of a curry. We've managed to find out what curry he was having. It's a chicken tikka he's having. Probably going to have a few cheeky little drinks as well. Why not? It's Saturday night. So are you having a quiet night in tonight, or are you getting ready for a night out? The night is still early, so still plenty of time to get ready for a night out. I've no idea, what time do people go out? You know, what's the time like? What's the time if you're going out on a Saturday night? What time do you get ready for? Is this still a bit early? Is it late? Are people already out? Are some people back home now? I don't know. I'm here every Saturday night, so I don't go out anywhere. Very rarely, anyway. But yeah, thank you then for all the messages that are coming in on Facebook. If you do want to go and follow us on there, you can do. Give us a like on there if you don't mind. It's also on @BigSaturdayLive on Twitter. If Twitter's more your thing and you're not into Facebook, then you can watch us on there as well. And YouTube as well. Now, YouTube you can't search for at the minute because there's no videos on there. So YouTube doesn't recognise it's actually there. You might be able to go and look for the Big Saturday Night Show. Give it a go. It might show you the live stream if you search it. If not, look on Facebook. The link is on there that you can go to the YouTube channel. Hopefully, when we finish the Facebook Live in about half an hour's time, I've been told by mates who do this a lot that all the Facebook and Twitters and YouTubes, all the live stream will stay there for you to look back at a later date. So if you are listening to this now going, I can't get to watch live, don't worry. We will be definitely doing this again most Saturdays, I would have thought. So if you've got any questions, I will plug it a little bit better and I will get on social media and let people know because, well, I left it a little bit late. I put a post out half an hour before the show was going on air to say, going to be doing Facebook Live if you want to come and watch me. But we have had quite a good reaction already. So thank you then to everybody who's been watching and joining in on that. Let's do a recap of this.
Craigie Boys 7-song shuffle. Can you name all 7 artists and tracks?
Well, that's what I want to know then. Can you name all 7 artists and tracks? It's a good mixed bag in here, but can you name them all? 14 points up for grabs if you can.
Craigie Boys 7-song shuffle.
Still no idea what that last one is, but if you have any ideas what they are, drop me an instant message, let me know.
Drop us an instant message via our website at thebigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk.
Oh. So, I have to keep remembering because I keep wanting to sort of say out what they are, but if you're joining in on Facebook as well, I don't want to say what the answers are. It's going to be interesting when we get people in the studio. When I get mates who join me in the studio and they're sat the other side, we will definitely be playing a 7-song shuffle, and you will see us all trying to work it out. It's stressful. It's trying to work out what they are. My mate Steph and Darren were here one night, and we did that. Steph had made the shuffle because Steph does radios himself, and me and Darren hadn't got a clue. And it was funny because we were going through it all, and I'm here scribbling, Darren's scribbling down. We frantically trying to work out what they were. And you know, one of them ones where it's just on the tip of your tongue. And I just couldn't get it. Some of them I couldn't get, and Darren got some, and then some that I managed to work out, and Darren hadn't got a clue. And as soon as we played it, it was very... It's tricky because, mates, 3 lads in a studio, and the urge to F and Jeff was quite strong. As soon as you get an answer, you're like, oh, and we're on the radio, so you got to remember not to do that. And when my mate Jace as well, when him and Nick played the games together, and I know the answers because I've made it, that's quite fun as well. Because poor Jace, if he's not doing well, hates the game. If you are watching Jace, you know what about me. If he's doing well, he loves the game. Best game in the world. If he's doing badly, hates it. He throws things about and I hate this game. Stupid game. And you will get to see this now. Now we've got Facebook kicking off. You will get to see it. The only one thing I've got to sort out is this studio does have air conditioning. You won't see it on the cameras, and I'm not moving the cameras to show you. It's sat over there. When I first sort of started, I thought it was a good idea. Easy, convenient to have a portable air conditioning unit. Then, once I got this studio set up, processing, all that, that's the worst idea possible because the whole fridge is sat in here. So it's loud and the microphones pick it up. So normally I can put it on for a bit while the songs are playing. But doing it on here now, I'm not doing that because it's going to be a bit too loud. So it is starting to get a bit warm in it. So I apologise if you don't want to see me sweating on camera. But I don't want to put that on because it is noisy. So it's not the best idea. I am going to swap it for a proper one, which is outside, and the air conditioning sits in here. But just haven't got round to it. It's one of them jobs that it's on the to-do list. Just keep forgetting about it. Before I look at some comments, let's sort this out. Another song. Let's do Instagram, shall we?
Do you want to see what goes on in the studio while the mics are off?
Knock, knock.
Then check us out on Instagram for loads of great pictures and videos. Look for the Big Saturday Night Show and give us a follow.
Give us a follow. Yeah, you can have a look on Instagram. The pictures go on there. Polls, like when we do on Facebook, these things, all these go on there as well. So if you want to join in with any of them, you can do. Like I said, I don't do much on Instagram because it's all pictures, isn't it, really? And I just don't think... Nobody wants to see this, really, do they? Nobody wants to see this in glorious high definition. Although, these cameras are high definition. But it's dark in here, so makes it a bit better. Nicky's just said, you'll be showing the answers if you get the page in view too long. Oh, really? Are the cameras that good quality you could actually see the answers? Okay, I didn't realise they were that good a quality that you could see the answers. Let's go and have a look. I don't know if anybody's been commenting on my own. I put it on my Facebook as well. So it's on my Facebook, my own profile page, and it's on the Big Saturday Night Show. And I don't know what's going on here. Let's go on to my page. Oh, I see a message somewhere. Yeah, it's weird. The messages are all over the place. Like I said, hello to Mike. I think I've covered everybody at the minute. Nikki says Donna and pineapple on a pizza. Really? Nikki's who works for me on the show behind the scenes. Now, there's always a big debate going on about pineapple on a pizza is a no-no, but you're going to throw Donna meat in the mix? Wow. Really? I wouldn't think of throwing Donna in the mix. Can't beat a dirty Donna on a Saturday. Sorry if you're called Donna out there. This next tune is ace. All the tunes are good, but I can't listen to any of them. So definitely we're going to can this off at 10 so I can listen to some of the tunes on a Saturday night. Axwell. This is a good tune. Sigma Dilemma, the extended mix. Sounds a bit like this. Yeah. So the good thing is, if you are watching this now and you've stayed all the way through, why? I don't know. But if you have, thank you. Don't forget, give it a like, share it, let all your mates and friends know that they can see the Big Saturday Night Show now. Give us a subscribe if you don't mind on YouTube. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's not bad if I'm honest. It's quite strange and intriguing for me to do, but it's all good. I don't know how I found out on YouTube. Ooh. Yeah, videos on YouTube. So there's people watching on... Hello, if you're watching on YouTube as well, I apologise if you have commented. I don't even know where the comments come up on YouTube. Yeah, there is stuff that's come up in here. Hello, Dan, on YouTube. Thank you then to Nikki, who's responding to the messages on YouTube. Nikki's trying to cover all YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, everything for me because, like I said, I'm trying to do the show, trying to catch them all. All the comments don't come into one because we're multi-platforming across YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I have to go across all of them. I like this one here. I've just noticed it's come up on YouTube. Dan has asked if I can play Horny 98 by Moose T, but YouTube's come up here saying this message has been held for review. I've got to review it because the word horny is in the message. I didn't even know that. There you go. I can click show now. So I've got to review it because the word horny is like, is that okay to show people on there? It's mad. But yeah, thank you for getting in touch. I will have to try my best to go across the board. Let's say hello. There you go. Look at that. Ooh, the Big Saturday Night Show says hello, Dan. It's all new for me, this is as well, so it's a learning curve for me. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. If you're watching on Twitter, hello, thank you as well. And obviously Facebook. I'm assuming it's all going to stay. So in 20 odd minutes, when I pull the streams, I'm assuming it doesn't just disappear. I don't know. We're going to find out together, I think. Sigma and Dilemma on the Big Saturday Night Show. You can't hear it. This is what's playing out.
It's available on our website. The Big Saturday.
That's what's playing out.
Craigie Boys 7-Song Shuffle. Can you name all 7 artists and tracks?
Well, that's what we want to know. It's looking good. There's a bit of a mixed bag coming in. Nobody's managed to work out what number 7 is yet. I'm with you on that one. It's just, well, if you're not sure, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to play you number 7 on its own. It's this. Ooh, any ideas? What? I don't know what that is. Let's play the mix in full.
Song Shuffle. Song Shuffle. Can you name all 7 artists and tracks?
Any idea what any of them are then? 14 points up for grabs if you can get them all spot on. What could they be though? There's definitely a mixed bag in there, and I think there might be one out of that I might be able to play for you. Yeah, so we're not necessarily going to be playing all the 7 songs shuffle in full. It depends what's in there, and there's obviously a bit of a mixed bag in there. But any ideas what they are, you can instant message, let me know. We're going to be going through the clips and answers very soon. And then we're going to be saying goodbye to everybody who's watching on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. If you have just joined live on the radio and you think, oh, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, what's this about? We are live streaming tonight. It is the first time since we started the show live, nearly, an hour and 40 odd minutes ago. We are live on Facebook, so you can actually watch us. You can see me push the buttons and see all behind the scenes.
Craigie Boys 7 Song Shuffle.
Some good tunes on the way.
Drop us an instant message via our website at thebigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk.
I keep forgetting when I'm playing jingles, you can't hear me. That's something I've got to learn. Keep forgetting about that one. Yeah, some good tunes on the way. I've got Zara Larsson, All the Time. The Don Diablo remix is on the way. Oliver Nelson and Yellow Offset remix is coming up. Purple Disco Machine and Body Funk. That's a brave word to say. Body Funk on the radio. So yeah, from 10 o'clock you'll be able to go back and listen to the show on the mainstream and actually enjoy the music. Do you think having music on Facebook will be good or not? Because it's still got to be low in the background for you to hear me talking over it. So I don't know whether if actually having music playing on Facebook is going to be a good idea or not, actually. Because it's got to be low enough that you can hear me over it. We could always give it a go and see. But if you think, yes, good idea, get on the comments, let me know. Would you like to be able to hear the music on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whichever platform you're listening to it on? Watching. Forgot radio. It's not just listening now, is it? It's all about watching as well. Any questions, regardless of what they are, by all means, if you want to ask me, anything. It hasn't got to be radio related. I'll answer them if I want to. Depends how bad they are. I'm a little bit confused now. Sorry, I'm just looking at messages that are coming in. Some are coming in from Nikki, who helps me behind the scenes, and obviously you guys are messaging on Facebook as well. Nikki's just said to me, I don't think you shared a live video link on your personal profile. On which account? Nikki, which account? Which one are you on about here? It's on my Facebook. Ooh. Oh good. So yeah, I'm not sure. My own. Right, again, that doesn't help, does it? Your own. My own what? Facebook? Twitter? Instagram? Which one? What a tune. You can't hear this as well. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think music on Facebook and on Twitter, YouTube and all that is going to be a good idea in the background, like low underneath, so you can still hear me talk? Or is that just going to be too distracting to hear singing while I'm trying to talk? Because to me, it doesn't matter. If I can try and get the music on here, I will. I'll get it sorted with Facebook so we can. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. The whole point of this was so you can talk to me without any interruptions. But you can still play along with the games because you can still hear them. I'm really confused now. Nikki's told me my Craig one. You on about my own profile on Facebook? Well, it's on there as far as I'm aware because it's coming up. If I look at it, if I go onto my profile, yeah, if I go onto my profile, it's there. Is that? Can nobody see that, or is it just me? I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's there. I don't know. Nikki, you'll have to go and have a look for me. Oh, she's put it's not showing. Ooh. Okay, well, that's a new one then. Now, to me, it is showing. Oh, you know what? I've just noticed. What's that mean? Sorry, and this is not good. I've just realised that it's not actually gone on my own profile. I've just realised as well, if I look on mine, if I look there by my name, it's got a lock picture. Does that mean it's... why is it only showing me? Right, I've just realised the Facebook... I don't know why it's only showing me. It's got down here, the privacy things. The Facebook Live is only me. What good is it going on my Facebook profile to only show me? Right, okay, song's coming to an end. I'll sort that in a minute. That could be... I did wonder why, a lot of mates on my own profile haven't been messaging, but that'd be why, if it's not gone on there. Oh, and I'm going to stop it in 15 minutes. God damn you, Facebook. The original, I Love You Baby. Sammy Porter Extended Remix. Hello, then we're going to be going through the 7-song shuffle. I will give you a recap after this. If you do want to get involved, you can do. Send me a message, thebigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk. Let me know what you're getting up to tonight. Seems to be a lot of people are having takeaways tonight. Takeaways and a cheeky beer. I don't blame you. That's a good combination, that is. Nice curry, nice kebab, pizza or whatever, and me on the radio. Oh, that's a Saturday night for you. If you want, come and have a talk to me on Facebook. Just look for the Big Saturday Night Show. Right, so... sorry, I'm just trying to work out timings now. I didn't realise this song is 7 minutes. Right, so I'll do a recap after this and then play Zara Larsson because that's 2 minutes 50. That'll be 58. That could be a bit tight. I might have to shave it a bit. Right, let me sort this out on Facebook. I can't believe that's been locked to... It says only me. Why would Facebook put it as only me? Now, do I go to your friends on Facebook? I like that. Friends accept. So don't show someone. So you can go and mark people you don't want it to show. Why? Why would you want to mark somebody down? Oh, yeah. Show all my friends. Pa, Dave. Sorry if you're called Dave. I have got friends that are called Dave as well, but random name. Why would you want to do that? Now, do we go public or do I go friends? Interesting thing. If you go public, then anybody could sort of want to try and add me. I get this all the time. When you do anything public like that, loads of people, when they see them on the radio, go, oh, well, add you as a friend. Add you as a friend. So many friend requests are pending. Let's just go friends on Facebook. I can't believe that's... So, hopefully... Why is it? It's also saying video has no sound. Well, it is, because people are listening. People are talking. I don't know what's going on. So, I think the best thing might be to do is to... Sorry, I'm multitasking here. This is not good. I thought that was working, but clearly not. So what I might do is I might go onto my Big Saturday Night Show page and share... I couldn't even find the video now. There we go. Share it across to my own page. Ooh, that's a nasty picture. Oh, there you go. Now it's come up. Nikki's just sent me a picture showing it's come up now. So, but why does it say no sound? Nikki, maybe you can check for me then. It says no sound. This is just confusing and weird. So, any ideas what the 7-song shuffle is? I'm going to be going through the clips and answers very soon. If you want to get a notepad and pen and start jotting them down. Okay, so I need to try and work out why my one is coming up. I don't know why that's really weird. Why is it coming up no sound? Oh. Okay, sound is coming up. It's weird. When I go on it says here, video has no sound. Oh well. Well, if you are looking on my Facebook, hello. Sorry that it's been on there. We've been here since 8 o'clock doing the live video. And I didn't realise that my own Facebook profile had got on there. It was just, for some reason, it was locked to me. And it wouldn't share it on my own Facebook. So I didn't know about this until only about 10 minutes ago when somebody told me it's not on your profile. Why? And I've just realised for some reason it put it on there as only me who could see it. What good's that? Putting a Facebook Live on only me. But, yeah, everything seems to be okay now. So I'll remember that for next time and try and find out why. But yes, thank you then for everybody who has commented. If I've missed any, I do apologise. But yeah, you can look back at it or listen back to the show as well. It does say I can put newest. Joey got in touch 20 minutes ago. I don't know why. Some of the messages are going all over the place. You can always use Twitch. Yeah, I must admit, Joey, I have actually signed up for a Twitch account, and I can stream it on there as well, but I didn't know if that was good or not. I know nothing about Twitch, so I didn't know whether if that was a good idea or not. I know a lot of people use Twitch for gaming. Joey says, yes, Twitch would be a lot better for him because all radio stations use it, and a lot of... Right, okay. Yeah, I can do Twitch as well, Joey. So I can add Twitch into this multi-streaming that we're doing now. So, yeah, I might look into that. Hello to Gavin Bass. Hello. Sorry I've not seen your message. I don't know why. I've just realised now there's a little button I can click here for newest, most relevant, or comment. Steve put a message. Love the voice on that intro. Whose voice is that? Ben's, hi. Oh, I think I've read some of these out. Yeah. Let's go and have a look. Let's click newest then. That should be good. Hope you are, Gavin. Yeah, so it might be better next time if I make sure that it goes out on my own profile. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Go out on my own profile. But, all right, so we've got, once we do the 7-song shuffle, then that'll be it. I'm going to basically pull the plug on the Facebook Live video. Thank you all for watching. We've got another recap and another song, so not just quite yet. Well, we'll get a bit of a song on, and then we'll go through the clips and answers. It's a big Saturday Night Show. Hello, I'm Craigie Boy. If you're just joining me, welcome then. We're going to give a recap of my 7-song shuffle. If you are struggling, it's going to be the last recap. We'll get one more song on, and then we will go through the clips and answers. So, yeah, we'll go through the clips and answers. We'll go through the clips and answers next. After this, we'll get a bit of this on. Not sure if we'll get it all on. Might do. Hello to Helen, who's got in touch. Helen, thanks for the request. It's not really Barhole Men, Who Let the Dogs Out. Not really a song that we played on this show, but thanks anyway. If you can think of a dance song or anything like that, I'll be more than happy to get that on for you. So yeah, if I've missed any of your comments, I do apologise. There's been plenty that have come in, and like I said, I didn't realise it wasn't on my own Facebook profile. If there's anything you would like to see in other Facebook videos, let me know, because I'm new to this. I'm not really sure what we should be putting in these videos. But yeah, thank you, Helen. Please can you play Who Let the Dogs Out by Barhole Men? It doesn't really fit this show, I'm afraid, but, you know, thanks anyway for joining in. Yeah, so we'll do the shuffle clips, and then we'll play the top of the hour jingle, and then that's it. I'm going to pull the plug on the streaming, get into the rest of the show, and then hopefully you'll be able to watch all these back. Fingers crossed. I don't know what's going to happen when we kill the stream, but we'll see. Yeah, head to the bigsaturdayNightShow.co.uk then and carry on listening to the show, because there's still loads of good tunes to come up. But let's do the shuffle, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Get your pen and papers ready. It's Zara Larsson and All the Time, the Don Diablo remix on a Big Saturday Night Show. So it's time to whiz through the answers, and we're going to play the clips and answers for the 7-song shuffle. If you were struggling what any of these are, this is where I'm about to reveal all. This one then seems to be a bit of a struggle. I thought this one was quite easy. It's Justin Timberlake and Rock Your Body. Number 2 was Flow Rider and David Guetta, Club Can't Handle Me.
Club can't even handle me right now. Watching me, I go all out.
Number 3 was this. Ooh, Kelly Clarkson and Since You've Been Gone.
Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time.
Number 4 is Pink and Just Like Fire.
Just like fire, burning up the way. I can light the world up for just one day. Watch this man.
Number 5. Oh, it's a good tune. Sigala and Ploma Faith, Lullaby.
Just sing me your sweet lullaby. Just the sound of.
Might see if we can squeeze this in, between now and the end of the show. It's a good tune, that.
Just sing me your sweet lullaby.
Number 6 was this. Now, I must admit, I didn't make this shuffle. It was made by a team member, and I have no idea what this was. Too Many Zoos versus KDA, featuring Jess Glynn and So Real. No idea.
I found something so real, so real.
Am I just not down with the kids? I'm still none the wiser.
I found something so real, so.
Number 7 was this. Now, I must admit, I'm gobsmacked when I heard that, and now I've seen what the answer is. It's Baby D.
Let me be your fantasy.
This is the Big Saturday Night Show.
Baby D and Let Me Be Your Fantasy. Well done if you got all 7 right. I know nobody got all 7 right, but how many did you get? Well done. Thank you for playing along. And thank you then to everybody who's been watching on Facebook, YouTube and Twitter. We're about to pull the plug on the stream now, but you can go back on Facebook and you can watch it again. And let's carry on with the show, shall we?
you ready? Welcome to the soundtrack of your Saturday night. 4 hours of the latest charts, dance anthems, and old school floor fillers. Where the only thing heavier than the DJ is the bassline. Welcome to the big Saturday night show with Chris Boy.